3-1 record, 0-1 in the conference, and is coached by Larry Ireland and Dave Kissinger. Now, let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visitors from Ames. At a guard, 6'1.5" junior, number 13, Jake Hanson. At the other guard, 6'1" senior, number 11, Scott Stevermer. At 1 forward, 6'1" senior, number 21, Jarius Eli. At the other forward, 6'3" senior, number 43, Jacob Rudolphi. And starting at center for the little cyclone, 6'3" senior, number 33, Dustin Avey. And now for our own Ankeny Hawks. Starting at a guard, a 6-foot junior, number 4, Ryan Sears. At the other guard, a 6-foot senior, number 23, P.J. Doughtry. Starting at 1 forward, a 6'1" senior, number 33, Tom Wiersnicki. At the other forward, a 6'2" senior, number 43, Tim Scheib. Starting at center for the Hawks, a 6'5" senior, number 41, Jason Winthrop. The officials for tonight's game are Lou Yasich Jr. and Bill Ronke.
The tip-off goes to Ames. Scott drives, puts it up, rebound to Ankeny. Hanson shoots for 2, and it's good. Rebound by Jake Hanson. Jarius Eli with shoots for 2, and it's good. Ball's up, Ankeny rebounds. Again, tipped off Ames. Into Avey, Avey up for 2. Rebound to Avey. Block shot by Avey. Pass ahead to Rudolphi and in for 2. Foul on Jarius Eli. Inbounds, Jake Hanson to Rudolphi, turnover. Ball tipped by Rudolphi, recovered by Ankeny. Ankeny shoots. Score with 5 minutes is 8-8. Foul on Ankeny. Ball inbounds to Stevermer. Over to Avey. Avey drives. Passes off to Eli. Turnover. Ball tipped, tied up by Avey. Possession arrow indicates Ankeny's ball. Jarris Eli tips the ball and controls it. Brings the ball up the court. Jake Hanson's got the ball. Passes over to Avey. Avey looks inside. Out to Eli. And a pushing foul inside on Ankeny. Two substitutions, Matt Shimkus and DJ Burgduff in. It's a long shot by Jake Hanson. Rebound to Ankeny. Foul out on top. Scott Stevermer.
Foul in charge to number 11, Scott Stevermer, his first, team second.
Ankeny inbounds. That good basket. Score is 8-10 with just under 4 minutes. Pass from Rudolphi to Hanson, turnover. Foul on Rudolphi. A rebound, Matt Shimkus. Jake Hanson brings the ball up the court. The ball is tipped by Ryan Sears. Scott Stevermer controls, passes down to Rudolphi, who puts it in for two. Jake Hanson passes ahead to Rudolphi, who drives. Foul on Ankeny on the drive. Bounds to Ames. Jamie Burrows. Jake Hanson takes the ball out of bounds for Ames. Matt Shimkus to DJ Burgduff and around to Eli, and Hanson shoots long. Ankeny rebounds. And a foul on Matt Shimkus. .57 seconds left. The score is 14-10. 15-10. Avey re-enters the game with Burrows, Eli, Burgduff, and Hanson. Hanson drives down. Ball out to Avey. Avey drives, turns the ball over. Hanson brings the ball up the court. Ball into Avey, drives in, misses, tips the ball out. Ankeny controls. Puts up a long shot. Ankeny controls the rebound. Puts it in for 2. Ames timeout. It's left. Ball inbounds to Jake Hanson. Passes over to Rudolphi for a turnover. Ankeny drives in. Rudolphi inbounds to Jake Hanson, drives the court. Passes over to Stevermer, who puts it up for 3, and it's good. Ankeny brings the ball up the court. Ball is tipped by Rudolphi, but controlled by Ankeny. Jake Hanson dribbles and turns the ball over. Tips by Ankeny. Stevermer brings the ball up the court. Passes to Eli. Eli puts it up. Short. Rudolphi rebounds and puts it in for 2. 15-25. 33 seconds. Rudolphi catches the ball, but dribbles into a turnover. Ankeny brings the ball up the court, drives, and charges. Avey draws the foul. Get substitutions. DJ Burgduff in for Jake Hanson.
DJ Burgduff enters the lineup.
Ball into Rudolphi, brings the ball up the court. Over to Stevermer for 3, misses, rebounded by Jairus Eli and up for 2. Ball off of Ankeny. Burgduff inbounds to Stevermer. Stevermer puts it up from the half court, and no good. Score is 25-17, Ankeny. Eli, the ball up on top. Passes down under to Avey, misses.
What a finish, though.
Ankeny drives. Stevermer brings the ball up the court. Over to Avey. Stevermer. Over to Eli. Over to Stevermer. And foul on Ankeny.
Shimkus replaces Dustin Avey. Shimkus over Avey.
Eli moves the ball inbounds to Stevermer, who forces a turnover. Tips the ball from behind. The Ankeny recovers. And rebound by Matt Shimkus. Go ahead to Scott Stevermer, F2. The pass was by Jake Hanson. tipped by Jake Hanson, recovered by Stevermer to Rudolphi, ahead to Jairus Eli, who drives in, misses, and gets called for the charge. Jairus Eli.
Player control foul on charge number 21.
Some substitutions. Jake Hanson, Rudolphi, and Shimkus.
Change for Ames. DJ Burgduff enters the lineup for the Hawks. Justice Bob is on the floor.
Score is 29-19 with 6 minutes. Jake Hanson bringing the ball up the court. And called for 5 seconds out on top. Jamie Burrows enters the game for Jairus Eli. Ankeny shoots for 2 and makes it. Jake Hanson brings the ball up the court. Jacob Rudolphi drives, puts it up. Matt Shimkus rebounds and puts it in for 2. Jamie Burrows fights for the rebound, comes down with it, out to Jake Hanson, pushes it ahead, drives in, puts up for 2, misses, but DJ Burgduff rebounds, puts it up for 2, but misses, and Ankeny controls the rebound. Jake Hanson with the ball over to Rudolphi, who looks inside but puts it up and in for 3. Jake Hanson with the ball pushes it up to Rudolphi, who turns the ball over in the lane. Jake Hanson puts the ball up, rebound to DJ Burgduff, drives in, but there's a foul. The score is 38 Ankeny, 24 Ames. Some substitutions. We've got Scott Stevermer in, Avey, Eli, Burgduff, and Burrows. And Stevermer has the ball, puts it into Avey. Over to Burgduff, round to Stevermer. Back to Burgduff. Over to Stevermer, out to Avey, and around to Burrows. Looks inside for Stevermer. Ball's batted out of bounds, and Ames will have it. Burrows gets the ball in bounds over to Burgduff. Back to Stevermer, into Burrows, who puts it up, and comes off the rim. Foul down under on Jairus Eli.
Foul charge, Jacob Rudolphi.
takes the ball out, puts it into Stevermer, brings the ball up the court. Over to Burgduff. He drives, puts it up, and it bounces in for 2 for Burgduff. And Jacob Rudolphi comes down with the rebound. Scott Stevermer pushes it up court. Stevermer into Avey, who pops for 2, and it goes in. Avey tries to force a turnover. Ankeny puts it up, rebounds, puts it up again. Ankeny rebounds again. And a foul charged for Avey with the body. Ankeny rebounds again, puts it up, and this time Jamie Burrows controls the rebound. Stevermer pushes the ball up the court to Avey. Avey drives and comes back around and puts it in for 2. And Ankeny shoots long and it goes out of bounds. The score with 1 minute and 46 seconds is 40-30. Jake Hanson re-enters the game for Scott Stevermer. You got Burgduff, Hanson, Burrows, Avey, and Rudolphi in the ball game. Ball comes into Hanson, pushes it up court. Out to Rudolphi. Rudolphi drives out to Burrows. Rudolphi drives again to Burgduff.
Hand check.
And he pops for 2. Ball controlled by Burrows after being batted around. Out to Burgduff, who puts up for 3, and it's good. Ankeny answers with 3. Burrows inbounds to Burgduff, who puts it over to Hanson. Burrows pops out, catches the ball into Burgduff. Burgduff puts it up for 2 more. Hanson brings the ball up court. Rudolphi sets his pick. Hanson shoots long. Ankeny controls, pushes the ball up court for an easy bucket. Oh, misses and tips it in. Rudolphi passes ahead to Burgduff. Passes the ball back to Hanson. Avey comes out on top. Burgduff shoots for 3 and makes it. Ankeny brings the ball in bounds and shoots long. Half is over. 47-38, Ankeny. Beginning of the 3rd quarter. Pushes it up to Avey, takes a shot, misses, and the ball controlled by Ankeny, but Jarosili blocks the pass, passes into Jacob Rudolphi, who puts it up for 2. Avey gets the rebound, passes out to Hanson, brings on up, over to Rudolphi, almost loses control, gets it out to Avey. Jake Hanson gets the ball from Avey.
Ball, you gotta move.
And Rudolphi fights for control. Ames gets the ball out of bounds.
Substitution for Ankeny. Taylor replaces Taylor.
All flat-footed. Nobody's moving the ball.
Eli brings the ball in to Jake Hanson. He drives all the way in, comes up short, Ankeny rebounds, pushes the ball up the court, shoots for two and makes it. Jake Hanson with the ball. Passes into Burgduff, over to Eli under the basket. Eli puts it up. Ball goes off the front of the rim to Ankeny. Ankeny drives and puts it up. Burgduff into Hanson. Hanson puts it up for two. Score is 53-42 with 6 minutes left. Avey into Hanson. Over to Burgduff. Into Eli down under. Eli puts it up. Bounces off the rim. Ankeny rebounds. Rudolphi gets tip on the ball. Ankeny controls. Puts it up. And a foul on Avey underneath the basket. Negative. Foul on Ankeny.
Charge number 51, Jeremy Taylor, replaces DJ Burgduff.
Ball from Hanson into Rudolphi, who pushes the ball up. Passes over to Hanson, out to Stevermer, who drives up, pulls up and shoots short. Jacob Rudolphi rebounds and puts it in for two, and is fouled on the shot. Basket's good.
Foul on the charge, Tim Shy, his second. Rudolphi will shoot one.
Puts the free throw in.
For the Hawks, Scott Evans replaces Tim Shy. Evans for Shy.
Ankeny misses, but tips a rebound in. Hanson brings the ball up the court over to Eli. Eli drives, pulls up, and puts it in for two. Jairus Eli.
Basket by number 21, Jairus Eli.
Ames shoots, Rudolphi blocks. Ames controls the ball and puts it up for two. Jake Hanson brings the ball up over to Jairus Eli. He drives but loses handle on the ball, and it goes off out of bounds off of Ankeny. Ames. Jairus Eli inbounding the ball. Sees Stevermer. Jake Hanson comes up on top, gets the ball, looks down under for Eli. Eli puts it up off the board for two. Scott Stevermer has Eli up ahead, who drives underneath and gets the ball partially blocked. Down under, Ankeny controls. Scott Stevermer fights for the loose ball and is fouled. Hanson into Stevermer. Burgduff's in the game. Stevermer drives all the way, comes up short, and rebound controlled by Ankeny, who passes ahead and in for two. Shimkus takes the ball out over to Hanson. Hanson tries to get the ball into Shimkus, but Ankeny picks it off. Passes ahead, and Shimkus.
At the line for the Hawks, Ryan Lovitz. Shooting two.
Three minutes left in the game. The score is 66-49. Stevermer brings the ball up. Ball down into Shimkus, misses, tips it again, misses, rebounds again and misses. But is fouled on the last shot.
35, and Shimkus will have two shots.
This comes up short on the first shot. Makes the second. Burrows. Jake Hanson with the block, but draws a foul. Jamie Burrows with the rebound. Over to Jake Hanson, who pushes it ahead to Shimkus, but it's tipped by Ankeny and controlled by Ankeny. Stevermer brings the ball down the court. Over to Hanson. Hanson looks inside, dribbles in, pulls up the free throw line, takes a shot, puts it in for two. The score is 69-52. Ames or Ankeny with 1:55 left. Hanson brings the ball up the court, and ball stolen away from him. And a foul is charged to Hanson. Here's Eli and Avey re-enter, and score is 71-52 with 1:34 left. Ankeny brings the ball up the court. Pushes the ball up court, cuts through the middle, and is fouled out on the top of the circle. Here's Eli to Avey, who drives, pops for two. Good. Jamie Burrows picks it up. Scott Stevermer passes ahead to Hanson, who turns and shoots in the lane, misses. Ball's batted around. And Jamie Burrows charged with the foul. Fighting for the rebound. Take that back. The foul was charged to Dustin Avey, not Jamie Burrows. Burrows comes up with the tipped ball underneath. Hanson pushes ahead to Stevermer. Stevermer puts it in for 2. Stevermer is charged with a foul on the floor. Ball's tipped and rebounded, is pulled down by Jamie Burrows. Stevermer with the ball at the top, drives, puts it up and in for 2. The score at the end of the third quarter, 74-58. Hanson brings the ball out. Over to Rudolphi. The ball's tipped out of bounds by Ankeny. Eli inbounds the ball to Stevermer. The ball's tipped, but Stevermer controls, passes over to Rudolphi. Ankeny tips the ball loose, controls it, but travels, trying to get the ball up court. Ames ball out of bounds. Jarris Eli inbounds to Hanson. Looks inside to Rudolphi, who catches it and puts it up for 2. Rudolphi draws the foul and goes to the free throw line to shoot 1. Rudolphi puts it up and in. Score is 61-74 with 7 minutes and 36 seconds left. Ames bring the ball up court. Oh, Eli blocks the pass, takes the ball in for 2, draws another foul, and will go to the line, shooting 1. Eli puts the ball in on the free throw. The score is 74-63 with 7 minutes and 22 seconds left. Stevermer brings the ball up, passes over to Eli and out of bounds. Rebounded by Rudolphi, who looks up court, brings the ball on up, out to Hanson, who pops the three-pointer but misses. Eli tips, tries to get the rebound, tips it up, and no good. Ankeny controls. Come in to match up with Hanson, Rudolphi, and Eli. Shimkus inbounds to Hanson, looks up court and brings the ball on up. Out over to Shimkus, out on top. who looks down under to find Hanson, who drives and is fouled on the shot. Hanson puts the first one up and it's good. Puts the second one up and it's good. Rebound by DJ Burgduff, but taken away by Ankeny. Matt Shimkus fights for the rebound and controls. Over to Hanson. Hanson pushes it up ahead to Eli, who passes into Shimkus down low. Shimkus puts it in for two. Score is 68-79 with 5:35 left. Ball's inbounded. Hanson brings it up the court, passes over to Eli, who puts up a three, and it bounces in and out. And Matt Shimkus goes up for the rebound, but is fouled.
Foul charge number 51, Jeremy Taylor, is fifth.
We'd rather keep it there.
Ball shot is missed. Ankeny rebounds. And a foul was charged to Jake Hanson up at the top of the circle.
13, Jake Hanson is third. BJ Dogry at the line, shooting 1-1.
We have 5 minutes left to go. Ball is rebounded by Eli, brings it out, and across the line, gets it to Hanson. Over to Shimkus. Shimkus drives, puts it in for two, and there's a foul on the play. Shimkus lines up to shoot one. Puts it in. Score is 71-82 with 4:45 left on the clock.
Nobody's got their hands up.
Shimkus. Comes off the rim and is rebounded by Jake Hanson, but Jake is charged with travel. Ball's turned over by Ankeny. Inbounded by Jake Hanson to Burgduff, who passes back to Hanson. Gets the ball into Shimkus, who gets in for 2. Score is 83-73 with 4:05 on the clock.
Come on, defense.
Rebound by Shimkus. It out to Burgduff and then over to Hanson. Hanson looks inside, nothing there. Gets it inside now to Shimkus, puts it up off the back of the rim. And foul is charged, and Shimkus will go to the line, shoot 2.
Go, Matt.
Matt puts the first one in.
Jared should have traded with DJ right there.
It's the second one in. Score is 75-83 with 3:43 left on the clock.
Go, defense. Go, defense.
Block shot by Rudolphi, tipped over to Hanson. Hanson brings the ball up court. Hanson looks inside. Oops, Hanson pulls up and shoots, but misses. Passed ahead to Ankeny, and Burgduff fouls. Ball's inbounded to Burgduff. Hanson brings the ball up the court. And pushes it into Shimkus, who pops it out to Rudolphi. The ball goes off the front of the rim, and Ankeny gets the rebound. Hanson brings the ball up the court. Passes into Shimkus, who turns and shoots. Ball bounces off the rim.
Forcing it now.
Burgduff brings the ball on up the court. Passes over to Rudolphi, who drives in, and it is fouled. Seconds left on the clock. The score is 90-75. Rudolphi will shoot 2 at the line. Puts the first one in. And puts the second one in. Burrows enters the game for Rudolphi. Ankeny controls it, steps out of bounds at the baseline. Burrows inbounds the ball to Hanson. Hanson crosses the court line, half-court line, and drives. But the ball is tipped by Ankeny and controlled by Ankeny. The steal passes ahead and scores 2. Hanson brings the ball up court. Shoots for 2. Comes off the front of the rim. Ankeny rebounds. Passes ahead and scores 2. Hanson passes ahead to Eli, and Eli is fouled from behind. Enters for Hanson. Crawford checks in for Eli, but we'll wait till Eli shoots.
At the line for Avey, number 21, Darius Eli, shooting 2.
I'm gonna get us. Juris makes the first. And the second. Substitutions, John Crawford and DJ Brown. John Crawford will go to the line, shooting 2. First shot's long.
Legs, John, legs.
And makes the second. Charge to John Crawford out on top.
53, Jason Hill. At the line of the Hawks, Scott Evans shooting 2.
Foul charge to DJ Burgduff, or DJ Brown blocking.
Foul charge number 45, shooting 2.
Stevermer brings the ball up the court, looks ahead to Burgduff. Burgduff has the ball tipped away. Ankeny controls. Passes ahead, and it's stolen away by Ankeny. Gets control of the ball.
Pass the ball.
Burgduff shoots and misses.